This is the Thursday, March 16th, 2023 meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission. First item is to call the meeting to order. Also would like to, hello, thank you.
Hello.
Hey. Okay. Do have a quorum. First item of business, I'd like to introduce our new member, Owen White. I appreciate you being on the HPC. And we do have a pretty light agenda tonight, but there usually is more going on in historic districts than this. So, but we'll have future meetings. We have no old business. First item, new business is at 499 Front Beach. This is Fort Maurepas Park, City Park. The request is from the City of Ocean Springs for a certificate of appropriateness to install a freestanding cover over the existing stage at the park. You can see, can you pull up the illustrations of that? Correct, thank you. Okay, those of you familiar with it, the stage there at the kind of the north end of the park is just an open area, open stage. It doesn't afford any kind of protection from the sun, particularly in the summer, and also protection for bands or anything activity going on. So what the city is proposing to do is to install a steel column, wood, and steel roof cover over the existing stage area. I can kind of see on the illustration there. It is the materials and such are kind of in keeping with the materials at the existing pavilion there shown on the right side of the screen. Since this is in the Old Ocean Springs Historic District, it's coming to you for a certificate of appropriateness prior to going to the Board of Aldermen for final approval. Sarah Harris is our city's project manager. She's here if you have questions for her about the specifics of the project. Also, the Copy Hallred, the architect on the project, is here too. I think that's pretty much what I would have to say about it. That it is consistent with the historic district guidelines and what it says about improvements of parks. That's it. I'll open it up for questions. Thank you. Any
I don't have any
questions, or I have questions for Sarah?
I'll make a motion that we approve the certificate of appropriateness for the installation of a cover over the existing stage at Fort Maurepas Park.
I'll second that.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. Then this will go on to the Board of Aldermen at its meeting next Tuesday evening. I'll be glad to see this moving forward then.
Me too.
Okay. Let's see, what's the next item? Minutes. Okay, approval of the minutes from the the meeting in January. This was last time we all met. I'll give you all a minute or two, a couple of minutes to read it over and go on with that.
I'm going to move to approve the minutes.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay. Item number 5 is administrative items. And we do have one item in this case at 418 Martin Avenue. You recall this is the house on the east side of Martin, just north of Front Beach. Was heavily damaged by Katrina, stood open to the elements for a number of years. It has been bought by Mr. Patrick Sheehan, actually owns the property to the north of that. And he received a COA approval from y'all for various improvements to the roof material, landscaping, such as that. And through some miscommunication, I think, of misunderstanding of his part, He was not aware that he needed to come to y'all too to actually raise the house. He is required by the federal FEMA regulations to actually lift the house out of the flood zone about 10 feet or so, as I recall, to comply with FEMA regulations. It's not something that is really subject to local review, but he has gotten approval from the National Park Service for all that, and actually the work is underway right now. If you've been by it, it's been raised successfully. So we're just bringing that to you for administrative approval, just to affirm what he has done and to confirm that that it does meet the National Park Service standards, and also so that we will maintain our status with the Mississippi Department of Archives. So I guess we'd like to get a motion to approve that.
I move that we approve it, give administrative approval to what
Okay.
is being required.
I'll second.
Second? Thank you. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Any requests from the audience for? No? Okay. Final item is the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
That's all jumping
Second.
on.
Here, jump in. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. We will have a meeting next month. We do have something on the agenda. Okay. Yeah. So we will have a meeting.